Alright, let's try this more! Really? Must get this emerald. I shouldn't have done that. So veer hard left. That's where it's always going. Then in order to go up, I gotta move to the right somewhat, which is not what I want. Come on! Come here, Emerald. You will be mine. I keep having to move to the left. Oh, to the right, really. I mean, of course. Gotcha! Finally! Whew. Now let's just go for the other two as well. Ivy! So what's this power? They just grow vines. Makes sense, I suppose. Alright, two left! Let's go get them. Alright, let's go for the next one! We can even catch it. There are bombs everywhere here. Like, how am I supposed to even get to it? Everything's bombs! Like, what are you doing? Everything is bombs! Right next to it, too. Bombs everywhere. There! That one's a lot easier than the fifth one. Slow. Okay, just slow down time. That's what it says. Alright. Already found other emerald spots. Let's go get the last one. Alright, last one. Come here, you. See warps of some sort. Yeah, it's just zoom along. Let's use those. Presumably that's the best way to handle this. Probably the only way to handle this, actually. Bombs, no. That's all that's here. And what am I supposed to do is leave them with bombs. No, that's a bomb too. Let me blast forward. Nope, nope, nope. No, it's a bomb. Gotcha! There we go. That's all of them. Extra. Perform a unique attack. Just create tornadoes. Why not? But of course, there's one other ability you should have for getting all 7 emeralds. Tails now has superpowers! There we go. Land, Tails. Yep, that's it right there. Super Tails! That is a thing, alright! Alright. Time to actually start the video proper. Hello humans and otherwise, I am Addie, and welcome back to my blind Let's Play of Sonic Superstars. Just got all the other emeralds, as you just saw, just spliced that in at the beginning of the episode. And gonna continue the game with Sonic because, well, Super Sonic is now accessible. Well, everyone else can seem to become Super anyway, but we're sticking with Sonic. Completed Act Tails before, just skipped Act 1, so we're gonna do Act 1. Don't need to, gonna do it anyway. Alright, Frozen Base Act 1. Now, don't even need to worry about special stage rings anymore. Got them all. Oh, I see that's a slowdown thing there. Automatically popped up. Oh. Or these weird bird critters. I'm gonna use stamps. Something's here. Dang it, what is it? Of course it's metals. And here I can't reach you playing a Sonic. Zoom! Zoom! Sonic does outrun the treadmill going the opposite direction because he's just that fast. That's what Sonic does. What do you want? Fine. Ah! Of course that goes and happens. And try to get some rings back after that. Can't use Super Sonic without rings after all. Unlocked him, want to use him. Nope, there's 50 rings. Go! Let's properly hear this music. It's like stop right after using Super Tails for the first time. Actually, not what I'm interested in here, but, you know. Did not mean to actually come in here, but we're here. Might as well try to grab it. You know, last time I tried to grab one of these things, ended up failing, so, you know. No bombs. No bombs, I said. Go away. Well, no way getting this thing. No way. Let's say this is the last second save. Just notice my mouse cursor. Hate it when I do that. Alright, let's go! Here's Supersonic! But he can fly! Dude, that's the one thing. Supersonic can canonically fly. So why did he die there by falling into a hole? It shouldn't be possible. They always do that. He can fly, so why don't they just actually let him fly like he's supposed to be able to actually do? They'll go and take away his abilities for gameplay purposes, just that's the ability he's supposed to have. Great. Get the emerald, get to the end of it, and you can't even get past Frozen Base Act 1. Really? Doing so well now, huh? So well. I'm trying to get rings as I go, of course. Oh, wow. This is getting repetitive. Isn't it? We get 50 rings here. Oh, they're here. I want to see them. Ah, I went too far. I want to see them again. Holding up and she was helping out. Nah, not 50 rings. Oh, it's one of these. Okay, so how do we deal with you? This is probably a good way. We'll see how to hit you in the first place, though. And of course, somehow, this will be infinitely long until you win, then it will just end immediately. Doesn't make any sense. That's how we'll do it, because that's how I always do it in games. No rings! No! Oh, this isn't good now, is it? Definitely not doing good in this place. Okay, Frozen Base Zone is more difficult than I thought. Maybe because I'm using Sonic. Maybe I should stop using Sonic. Use a different character instead, huh? That'll make it easier. But you hide in the background after this. I was like, which Sonic is the right one? There's so many Sonics running around. No rings again. And in the hole. I actually got confused on which Sonic was Sonic. It really does slow down time and such, too. I've got all the abilities now. It wouldn't disable it, though, so they couldn't use it. Like, what? Where'd the ability go? It wasn't active anymore for some reason. Possibly because it got hit. Because the game tends to do that, I've noticed. Okay, so I could disable it too, but it's not working, the disabling thing. What you got? You're targeting. No! Of course, right in the hole. More knockback garbage. There's always knockback. And when everything's collapsing, there's a pit around, there's always knockback to knock you into the pit. You can never knock the enemy into the pit. Oh no. It's only your character that can do it, because they can always fly or whatever. Hell, even if your character can fly, you'll still fall into the pit and die anyway, like Tails or Supersonic. You can literally fly, but for some reason fall into pits and die anyway. Even though there's no way in hell they should be able to do that. This boss is annoying. I got you once. That's twice. Now it's time to do the targeting thing again, right? Yep. There we go. Was that a big penguin that just came out of there? Yeah, and suddenly it ends. But why is it infinite until it conveniently isn't? How does that even work? Explain, game! Things aren't somehow infinite until the boss is beaten, and they're not. Still a big ship in the background. This is what Tails built. And like Sonic Adventure, see both sides of the story. But riding an Eggmobile, so... Ah! Okay. It's a shooter. Haha! Well, I didn't expect this. Wait, those enemies look familiar. What was this called? Is it Fantasy Zone? I think that's what it was called. Or maybe I'm getting my games confused, but this kind of reminds me of that. I think that's what the game is called. Guess I could be wrong. Oh, my rings. Well, at least I can hold down shoot and it will constantly shoot. That's good. Oh, of course I'm awesome. This is Act 2. I could turn this into a minor bullet hell? I've had worse. Well, I've beaten Jamestown. That's a lot harder than this. Of course, that actually is a bullet hell, so... No! There's be more if there's rings there. Okay, this enemy's already being stupid. It seemed to be completely invincible, other than these green orbs around it. All it had to do was not summon the green orbs to itself, and then it would have been impossible for Sonic to even damage it. Why is Eggman so dumb? Like, keep its weak points away from it, and Sonic can't even hurt it, and there's no issue. But no, he can't do anything that's actually intelligent. And then suddenly everything gets sucked out into space. There's a big hole in the ship now. So what's this place? Egg Fortress Zone! Is this the end of the game, I wonder? Ow. The timer. But it looked like it was the same time as the timer in-game, which would make sense. Yeah, is this the end of the game, I wonder? 4:25. Yeah, it's the exact time as the... It's the exact thing as the in-game time. There's no difference. Oh no, one of these. Spinning the whole time? This is gonna be a pain, isn't it? Yeah, I see the flames here. Wouldn't be so bad if you weren't spinning the whole time, but no, of course you gotta be spinning. Oh. Should have jumped. Oh. Infinite enemies, huh? Oh well. Missed that. Whee! Come on. Oh, hey, one of you. Dang it. This would be useful to have, like, Tails or Amy or someone else. Someone not named Sonic. Dang it, this is a Sonic game. Gotta use Sonic. Oh. You turned off gravity. Okay. Well, this is an interesting gimmick I didn't expect. I mean, they've had, like, moving upside down and such in Death Egg and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That was just no gravity at all. That's new. I see why it said to do slow down. Got smooshed. Your Caterpillar's there, basically. It would have been so much easier to use someone who isn't Sonic. Too late now! I'm not even gonna get to use Super Sonic here, am I? I'm too busy getting a hit. That's gonna be annoying. Unlike Super Sonic, we can't even use them. Not really. Now, why is the timer on, kind of on screen like that, I wonder? Get hit, get hit, get hit. It was so easy to get rings and such earlier, but of course, we late into the game and just suddenly, like, you get hit. I mean, there's still a bunch of rings. But you're just constantly getting hit. Sonic's stuck in the spin cycle! Uh-oh. Well, I decided to just stand there, so yeah, it was my fault, obviously. I'm like, uh-oh, I see it coming, then I just don't do anything to stop it from happening. Just let it happen anyway. Obviously a dumb move on my part. But if I wasn't doing something stupid, it wouldn't be me, so... Ha! Oh, almost got those spikes. Nice, checkpoint. Oh, we gotta shut off gravity again? Yep. Yeah, this really seems like this is the final zone. Wouldn't surprise me if it was, with the way it looks. Like, with the way it plays. Certainly the most difficult zone in terms of, oh, you said walls too, huh? Kinda. In terms of just the zone itself, it's certainly the most difficult one. Of course, throughout that time I kept screwing up in the frozen base, dying at the very last second in Act 1 all over the place. Endless pits and such. Definitely not doing good here. But it's good that they stopped using the live system that old games always had. You can really make the games harder by not having a life system. Because then the person won't have to go back to the beginning of the game every time they fail. And real lives and continues and all that, they can just continue from where they left off and practice over and over again. Don't have to waste time going through the entire game over and over and over again. How many times it took me to actually try to beat Mario, to successfully finish Mario 1 the first time. We kept having to go through the whole flipping game every time I wanted to try. That wasn't fun. Hey, fruit. Like more checkpoints, please. Oh, not again. Figures. Just appearing out of nowhere here. Don't want the fruit. One of the stuff that it did stop, I did manage to stop it, I think, and then I just immediately got hit. Because I wasn't expecting it to stop at that moment! It could be such a pain. Rings. Like, why rings at the end of the act? It's kind of weird. Okay, what are you doing here? Okay. Act 2. Time... Everything is reversed? What? Everything is going backwards now? Well, okay. And the place is just unexploding, the rings are reappearing. Everything is coming back. This is... what? Wow. This is a brand new Sonic gimmick. Certainly never seen this one before. Eggman killing Sonic there. Yeah, even the timer is going backwards. Like, what? And the stage seems to be going in reverse. I mean, the whole thing. Like, all this stuff that allowed you to go... Everything's going backwards. Everything. Really? You see rings reappearing right in front of you, and... Yeah, I constantly get hit. There's no way in hell I'm gonna get supersonic here. We're going through the level in reverse, that's all this is. That's certainly a gimmick I did not expect to see with Sonic. How did Eggman figure out how to freaking reverse time? I mean, this is before the Time Eater. This is still in the classic Sonic era. You can see Amy, it's definitely before Sonic Adventure. Look at how she's dressed. Right through. Need rings, got none. Oh. Didn't expect that. But they still seem to have the actual 10-minute time limit that kills you in this game. But what happens when the timer reaches 0 in the opposite direction? That's gonna be weird. That's new. But you don't die for no reason when you're out of time. You're bang. Got it. There isn't really a time limit per se, it's just for your score, which is fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a scoring system in games. They've had that since the beginning. Like, that's all games were at the beginning, a scoring system. There was no plot or anything else. Keep going in reverse. I don't know. Itchiness. I like the effect they have here. It's like the effect of when you're rewinding a VHS tape, which I suppose is the entire point. It's literally going in reverse. No, no. The rings, supersonic. Can't even hold on to enough rings to get him. Probably never gonna happen. The zone seems to be too difficult for that. Ah, no! Of course, so close to it. And then that happens. Yeah, it was going up to 400 platforms on the way there, so now of course it's going in reverse. So remove the platforms on the way back. And ironically, Sonic was not moving fast enough. Funny when a guy who's all about speed still isn't moving fast enough to keep up. pits around here too, so you gotta watch out for those. Alright. Going up. Yep. Alright, nice. Checkpoint. Did not mean to fall, but whatever. I like how even the enemies are all going backwards. It's a nice little effect they got. Nope, nope. One of those weird pipes. Oh, no! No! Oh, I got 60 rings! Screw it! Let's do it! Supersonic with no gravity. I don't think that's gonna matter. We're gonna run out of rings long before we get to the boss. And with the way this is going, it's probably the final boss we're heading to, too. Like, he's standing there, he's just got his arms crossed. Like, he doesn't care. Supersonic does not give a crap about any traps you send at him. That just immediately dropped out of super form. Went too fast to grab those rings. Everything's just falling apart again. Not enough rings for super. Oh yeah, this has gotta be the final boss. Alright, looks like we're finishing the game right now in this episode. We can figure out how. This is a background boss. Oh, I see blue ones. Okay. Oh, okay, so you're blocking it. Let's get you off guard in some way. Ow. Can I get behind you? Now you're turning. Okay, watch out for that. No, your turn. How am I supposed to get behind you? You're constantly turning. Okay, there we go. This has got to be it. Ow. Yeah, okay, that is how it's done. Nice. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, he's destroyed everything. Run! Oh, and electric balls? Great. Whoa, no. Yeah, this is a giant circle, so... I mean, he's gonna block it, but behind him now. Yeah, great, no rings. Well, this one is more gonna try to figure out how to fight him in the first place, anyway. Considering this is most likely the final boss. This game's already difficult enough as it is, so... I expect a lot of deaths here. Was there a checkpoint I missed? There's no way I should be all the way back here. I think I missed a checkpoint. Great. Can't even try to practice on the final boss because missed a checkpoint. Well, this is a pain, isn't it? And the fight takes so long that Supersonic is even going to be useful in that fight. So even having Supersonic, it's not going to matter. Yeah, missed that checkpoint. Definitely missed that checkpoint. Depending how long this takes, obviously, there's going to be a bunch of cuts here. So I might end up dying a lot. Considering how this game has gone so far. I mean, the bosses overall haven't been too bad. But here we go with the final boss now, more than likely. Traditional seems like it. Boing! Back up ahead to ya. Bang! The attention, Eggman! I gotta destroy it, right? Because you did. No, you're going another way this time. Run! Give me them rings. Give me them rings. Gotcha. I mean, so far, this isn't actually that bad. It's just that run right into the attacks. Oh, he's only using one this time instead of two. Making the fight more difficult as you go. What you doing? Oh no! Yeah. They were being destroyed too fast. Okay, I have an idea of how to do that. Gonna have to spin dash. As soon as the platform pops up, spin dash off of it. That's really the only way to do this. Considering putting those Chaos Emeralds at the beginning of the video, and right now, yeah, there's definitely gonna be some cuts here. Death montage incoming, I think. I don't know how long this video is gonna be at this rate. Constant losing, probably. Last second hit. Of course. Hit yet? Yes. The whole trick is just learning how to fight him as he goes. I hate the drop dash, but it seems like it'd be actually pretty darn useful at this particular moment. There go my rings. There go my rings again. Or was it left side? Where it fire, the direction it fires from seems to matter. Oh, gotta jump this time. This is a flash telling you, hey, it's coming. Left side. using the emerald abilities won't do any good here either because, well... Okay, here we go. Spin dash! Uh-oh. The ring? Yes. No! Okay, right side. Where is it? Oh, he sends it all the way over now. Left side. It's all the way over now, though. Yeah, making it harder. This again, yep. It's like, don't make enough speed! Okay. Ran too far. Here we go again! I guess if I could see the future, knew how many times this would take to actually win. Not how that works. Dang it. No! Not doing very well. If that little raised area would have been useful last time, I ran off the edge. Gotta remember, this entire area is one giant circle. Do a full 360 here. Platforms are collapsing, you can run them like that. All Eggman's got to do is simply not have the platforms come back. He's stupid because he keeps having them come back. You shouldn't do that, you know? Four rings. Could be better. Could be worse too. Could be 0. Here we go. We're doubling up now. Let's not go too far. Ooh, just missed that. Ah! Deflected by his shoulder. I kind of was afraid that would happen. Uh-oh. No! We're worried about trying to get a hit on him. So I end up like leaving a ring behind or something like that. Ah. No! Oh! That was a close one. Alright! New version of the Death Egg robot. Of course, he's all fried. Oh, he's reversing time again. Like, how do you beat an enemy who can just undo any damage you did? Oh, face change! Okay. Nope. Run. Bang? Well, it certainly worked. How about this? Oh. I'm gonna go over to you. And then immediately fall in the hole. So I wasn't paying attention to what was going on at first. I didn't realize there was floating. Well, gonna cut to the second phase from now on. Got there. Alright, let's try this again. I managed to get one hit on him, and then just fell into a hole and died. Bang. I still want to try to get over him to see if I can do anything with that, though. Still want to try to get above him. I fall into a pit again. But I mean, if that's the case, then that's just how it happens. I want to get directly above his head. Let's see if I can do anything with that once gravity comes. Okay, that does count as a hit. Haha! Nice. What if I do this? I didn't. I used that move. I didn't even see where Sonic was. Somehow I hit him, though. I legitimately did not. I completely lost track of Sonic. Wow, got him. Is that actually it this time? Wanted to make sure you use the abilities this time. Well, forgot to do that in the past. Even she's in there. Oh yeah, this is definitely the end. Man, don't worry. You can be friends with Sonic. Alright, that's Sonic Superstars! Nice! I was worried about whether I would be able to finish the game at all! Oh, you missed too. Well, there it is! Game complete! Yeah, well, to be honest, I actually found Sonic 4 to be more difficult than this game. Specifically the final, episode 2. Sonic 4 episode 2, I could, just never... It took me forever to beat that final boss. It really, really did. It was always so darn difficult. Now, let's see as we go. This one, the main problem was just the wasted time, really. You can't even hit the bosses for a while. And that's annoying. Now I got enough rings. Super Sonic! Super Sonic in the credits! Yeah! Yeah, the wasted time. I really, really don't like it. I complain about that all the time in games. Don't waste my time. Let me continue to do stuff. Don't make me wait forever. But other than that, the game's pretty good, actually. The special stages are weird. The gimmick of the last level was weird. The time reversal thing, having to literally play the game, play that act backwards. Kind of like a Super Meat Boy. How the final stage is the final stage is the stage before that one in reverse. Except it's an escape sequence, not a literally reverse time type thing. And Super Meat Boy was definitely harder than this game. I mean, once I used the Emerald abilities, like, yeah, it's no big deal. It was just all about the second phase, since the Emerald abilities are basically worthless in the first one because he's in the background the whole time. I think I got lucky with that move, too, at the end. Just using the Avatar ability. But I want to use the Avatar ability and actually have it summon the Avatar character from Sonic Forces. I know this takes place a long time before that in universe, but still, let me summon the Avatar. Let's do some time travel. The Sonic 06 and crap. That's that time travel, right? Why not mess around like that? And overall, this game wasn't bad. I enjoyed playing it well enough. I like that I've gotten Super Sonic in every single game I decided to Let's Play here. Well, the ones I've played before, except for Sonic 1, which doesn't even have it. I could have turned it on, didn't. But that's basically the goal. If you can get Super Sonic, I gotta make sure I do it. That's the ultimate goal there. Reach the credits with Super Sonic. But there wasn't even an extra ending for this game. That's why I want to do it, too. I mean, the ending doesn't seem to change. It's just run through, collect a bunch of rings and such. But you get to use Super Sonic during the credits. So there is that little detail. But that's it, really. Yeah, I can't really do anything. It's just zoom, zoom. It just keeps going to the right the entire time. And it's conveniently endless, too. And let me guess, and the credits end, the area will, too? How does that work? I didn't even pay attention to the proper background in the back. Has that actually been scrolling, too? So it looks like you're actually getting somewhere? I mean, that's also, far into the... Yeah, actually, it is. It is scrolling. See, it's the islands in the background. Are they? It kind of looks like it. Yeah. The islands in the background are pretty far away, though, so they would scroll slowly. That would make sense. Yeah, I don't know how much I want to really come back to this game, though. I said, it's not bad, but it's a lot better than Sonic Forces, that's for sure. In terms of Sonic games I come back to and play again, this would be well above Sonic Forces. Except for the bosses here. For Sonic Forces, it's more, the levels. By the time they actually get good, they suddenly end, and the story, and which they really dropped the ball on. Wow, did they ruin the story in that game. But this game, it's a classic Sonic game. It really doesn't have much of a story to begin with. Let's just take that Dragon Girl and Fang. And they're trying to mess with you as Eggman's trying to do his usual garbage. And you have these Emerald powers, which is a nice little change. The gimmick of the whole game, Emerald powers and all that. And of course, it makes Super Sonic an Emerald power. But of course, I gotta ask, why weren't these Emerald powers in previous games? And why weren't they in later games? Unless you're gonna go and say, oh yeah, it's just the particular area here where this game takes place. Was it North Star Islands or something like that? The abilities are only able to be used here in particular, in these islands. I mean, if they go and say that, I'm sure they actually won't explain that in the game. But if that's like the official explanation for it, even if you don't see it in the game itself, like they say it out of game, that's fine. It's at least an explanation, you know? I'll accept that. I'll accept that as an in-universe explanation. So that's okay, that will work. I mean, are you paying attention? Are the credits looping or something? Because this is kind of long. But then again, when doing this kind of thing in Sonic Colors, it took ages. Balloons everywhere. Someone named Rain? Or are you a Mortal Kombat character or something? I didn't even pay attention to the names either. Still going on screen though. Running out of things to say though. Yeah, I was originally planning to do Sonic Mania after this game. But I'm trying to do too many Let's Plays at once this year. And I really gotta drop some of them. So Sonic Mania has been cut from this. Sonic 4 Episode 1 and 2. They were gonna come after Sonic Mania. But one reason for cutting them, not just because I had to reduce the number of Let's Plays I'm trying to do. I also don't really care for those all that much. I mean, they're not terrible. I like Episode 2 a lot better than Episode 1, but I have gotten Super Sonic in both those games before, but it took me forever to actually do. It took me a lot longer than it did in this game. But yeah, I'm not really... Plus, like I said, the final boss of Sonic 4 Episode 2 always takes me like countless lives to actually finish. I die so often on that fight. It's crazy. Yeah, it was going to be Sonic Mania, Sonic 4 Episode 1 and 2, and then Sonic Adventure. I'm just going to Sonic Adventure. And then it's going to be Sonic Adventure 2 after that, which is the game Shadow debuted in. And then I'm leaving Sonic there for now. That's how it's going to go. And those games are also really short because, well, Sonic games tend to be pretty short as it is. So that's good. I can finish those, get those edited, uploaded, and all that. And then start doing other things. These are all side games anyway. I don't know when the next... Oh, yeah. Thank you for playing. Evening Star? That's not a person's name. It's like a nickname or something like that. Something they call themselves. And I wasn't paying attention to what that specific credit was. Probably a special thanks or something. That's usually near the end. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2, and that's it for Sonic. Probably be more Sonic games in the future. I mean, I like Sonic too much to not play more. After images, go Sonic! Like, he's so fast. Of course, I want to have Super Sonic... Oh, he just immediately reverts. I want to have him be as fast as he actually would be. Didn't get enough rings. Get more medals. Have Super Sonic be his full speed while running and all that. And he would be impossible to control, of course. There's no way in hell you'd be able to control him if you could run at maximum speed all the time. Trip Story! Okay, that's her name. That must be her name. Trip. Trip is available in story mode. Trip is available in time attack. But Trip's story! She's got her own story. Is it the same thing or is it its own thing? That's what I want to know. Well, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try Trip Story. Don't know if I'll finish it. Depends on how difficult it is. But I'm going to try doing Trip Story. So, this Let's Play isn't as over as I thought it was going to be. There's still more to do because it specifically says story and it's a separate thing. It's not in story mode, it's completely separate, which is its own thing. So I've got to check that out. Plus, it's play this trip, apparently. So, Trip Story coming up next. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.